Okay, dear students, in previous video we already discussed classification of resources on the basis of development and use and classification of resource on the basis of origin. Next we have to discuss classification of natural resource on the basis of exhaustibility. Exhaustibility means finish. So some nature resources can be classified on the basis of exhaustibility into two: renewable resource and non-renewable resource. Now, that word itself interacting the meaning of renewable resource. The meaning is that some kind of natural resource can be replenished within a short period of time. Such kind of resource is called renewable resource. For example, water. Now every 6 months we are getting the water resource. So water resource recharging within a short span of time. So it is replenishing within a short period of time. It is renewing a short span of time. That's why such kind of resource is called renewable resource. Another one is non-renewable resource. Some kind of resource it will take millions of years to replenish. For example, petroleum resource. It will take millions of years to replenish. So such resources are classified under non-renewable resource. Here in screen you can see renewable resource which can be renewed or replenished quickly or the short period of time. These are unlimited resources. Example, solar. Every day we are getting the sunlight, so that can be used for our purpose. So solar energy, wind energy, this kind of energies are examples of renewable resource. Then another one, non-renewable resource which cannot be renewed or replenished quickly. It will take time. That is the meaning. Once the stock is exhausted, it takes thousands of years to be renewed. Example, petroleum, coal, this kind of resource, it will take millions of years to replenish. So that is the non-renewable resource. That is on the basis of exhaustibility. Here renewable and non-renewable example you can see in the screen. Solar energy, water, wind, examples of renewable resource. And non-renewable resource, phosphate, oil, limestone, this all, it will take millions of years to replenish. Then, natural resource on the basis of distribution of resource. We can classify into two: ubiquitous resource and localized resource. Ubiquitous resource means some resources are available or found everywhere. For example, air. Air is available almost everywhere. That's why it is a ubiquitous resource. Then another classification, localized resource. Some resources are localized or accumulated in a particular area. For example, copper and iron deposit. It is not found everywhere. It is localized in particular area or continent. So it is called localized resource. For example, copper deposit and iron deposit, bauxite deposit, these all resources are available in India. But these resources are not available in some other part of the world. That's why it is localized in a particular area. At the same time, air, water, this kind of